everyone, this is Ali. Welcome to another episode of RPG Core. Now in this episode, I'm surprised that no one mentioned this bug on streaming. Let's play and let's see what I'm speaking about. So can I shift? No. Shift? No. Okay. Let's maximize it on play. Okay, so if I'm walking and hitting the water, everything will work properly. Okay, as you see, I start swimming and yeah, okay, I'm a bit higher than what I should be, but we'll work on that later. Now, what if moving back a bit. What if I start running and before hitting the water, I jump? Whoa! I'm still moving forward without hitting any key. No matter what direction I look, it will go on the previous direction, even if I hit side. And one more thing, my character went below the water. So this is a bug that not only by jumping in the water, but if I fall, for example, from here and into the water, as you see, first my character is down. Second, if I try to swim, I'm not moving. So let's fix this bug, shall we? You may notice that my helpers are a bit different. We will come back to that later. So, RPG player motor. First things first, I will add a method that will be public. So public void reset move vector. Okay, here simply enough I will say move direction equals to vector3.0 and one more thing, I will say if is swimming, then I will say speed equals to swimming speed. Okay, now interior volumetrics, swimming trigger, on trigger enter. Right after we set is swimming is true, we say RPG player motor dot instance dot reset move vector. Okay, that's one part of it. In RPG player motor, we still have more jobs to do. First of all, we are calculating all these stuff if we are grounded, okay? But in swimming, we are not grounded, but we want the same calculation. So I will add is swimming here. Let me go into my code and check. Falling is okay, run is okay, slide is okay. And I think here is the same stuff. Okay, apply gravity if it's not swimming. Blah blah blah. It's grounded if it's not swimming. And here is the same thing. Okay. And update is the same stuff. Yep. Okay, this Let me see. Occurred. Come on. What's the code? Oh, double R. Okay. So let's see if it fixed the problem first. Come on, compile. And play. We are falling down, okay? And yeah, we are able first to keep the control. We are still below the water, okay? We are below the, by the way, I'm not sure why it's going on like this, but we are below the water. What if my player spawner is somewhere around here? Play. And we hit it like before. Okay, so we are in control now. You may notice that my character is lower than what it was before. If I choose this guy and I select to, was it 61, I think? I'm not sure. Okay, it's too much above. It wasn't this. Control Z. Come on, work. Okay. Delete this. From now on, it's just only tweaking the distance of this trigger toward the water surface. This video will be a short one. Still not good. 227. And we are in position. Yep. Maybe a bit lower. 275. And we don't see the hands, so 273. And we don't see the hands again. 271. And the hands on the same level. Good. Yep. Okay. Okay. So what if now my player spawner is again back here? So I'm falling into the water. And you see that my character goes below the water again. You may ask why it's going on like this. Well, the thing is that this guy is a trigger, okay? And on trigger enter, as you may notice, so let me go into Z and select this guy again. On trigger enter, doesn't work all the time, because this is the line of the trigger entering, and this is our position. One thing that came into my mind right now is that if we go into script execution order, if I add for swimming trigger and I move it above the RPG motor, will it work? I'm not sure. Let's check it. So this is a line, don't forget. And we are dropping and still below the surface. Let me go into wireframe. This box is here, okay? And the player is here. It's not working properly because the call method for untrigger enter is not calling every frame. Another thing is that project settings, physics, slope, sleep, solver iteration count. Maybe if I make it 30, who knows, we'll try. And still the same result. It's still at the center, okay? So how can we solve this guy like that? And this is the water surface, okay? This is the water surface, if I can see it. Don't draw, but... Hey, what? This is the water level. This is our player. And yeah. So, still not enough. Maybe making it more. Physics. 120, what the hell? 100 is the top. Okay. And render settings, script execution order is the first thing, okay? Would that solve the problem? I bet not. Come on, drop. And yeah, same problem. So how can we solve this? Well, Well, at least we know that the normal going inside the water is working. How about running and jumping inside the water? Bam. And even though we go below the water, it's much better now. And it's okay. And that was the only way I found to fix the problem. Reduce the size of the trigger to a very small number. Okay? And of course, we ruined everything now again. Yeah. Okay, maybe 0.2 is now okay. But the smaller this size is at the white, the better results you get. And that was the only way I could fix this problem in R&D. Still too much. One. And that makes sense, you know, because when you think about it, a bit above 0.12. When you think about it, the more height this collider have, the more error margin you will have on calling the trigger. Okay? Okay. 2.5, and I will take my player spawner, move it above the water. So I'm falling inside the water now. And as you can see, I'm still goddamn and below the water. So at least now we fixed the jumping issue. Ah, come on. Come on, play. I'm waiting for it to run. Okay. So we fix this one to some extent. At least now we have the head above the water. If we move it high up and draw back down, we still get the head, you know, semi-watt above the water. And there's no fix to that for time being. Unfortunately, I was not able to fix this issue no matter how much I tried. Why don't I see it? Come on. Frame. Manager, and then swim water and whatever. I'm trying to see the volumetric here. Yeah, it's... Anyway. I know you don't like this, but there's no way around it, at least until I get some way of finding my Y velocity, and if it goes above 1 or certain number, or negative I should say, then I would see to fix it somehow. But for time being, at least we fixed the moving vector on the water level, and the Y is negative. Y is 0.12. to 5. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, next episode I will start changing this guy. I will nuke it. I will make a new script that will do everything for us. And if I had time in that episode, I will start the custom inspector GUI for the debug drawing script. If not, another episode for that. The only issue I was going to fix was the velocity of our movement when we hit the water. Unfortunately, as I said, I can't fix the drop issue inside the water, and it's a problem for me because later on I will have a platform inside the water like a box that when I'm swimming I can climb it, and then I want to come back inside the water, but that time, well, you guessed it, we'll go below the water surface. Anyway, have fun everybody. Bye bye.